I was feeling pretty confident, even though the day before the number wasn't too well, but I knew I was hitting it good, and so I just told myself, stay calm and just keep doing what you're doing, and don't really put any expectations on yourself. I know another teammate told me that, and I kind of put it to use. And I didn't start off the round too well, but as long as I kept doing what I was doing, I knew I was going to play pretty well, and everything just kind of fell into place and ended up going away with a pretty good round. I was pretty happy with it as well. A lot of it has to do with the experience. In the past, I've had a lot of good rounds going, and then they just kind of went downhill a bit. And I told myself, I'm not going to don't let that happen. And I kind of was thinking about all the good shots I've had on that course, and that really helped me kind of keep a good round going, because you're going to make some bogeys, and bogeys aren't going to kill you. Doubles, they kind of make it harder to get back, but they're not the worst thing in the world. But as long as I kept making pars and a few birdies here and there, I knew I was going to play pretty well, and that's what happened. I made a couple unfortunate bogeys, but I knew I was going to bounce back and make some birdies as well, and that's what happened. And fortunately enough, that really kept the round going. Pretty much keep the momentum going. I had some rounds in between Purgatory and until this round on Friday. I had a couple rounds, so I'm pretty much trying to keep the momentum going and the confidence up to play well, but I'm not really going into Friday with any expectations. I'm just kind of going to let it kind of fall into place, and Friday's just pretty much a tune-up, like you said, for the conference championship this weekend. So a lot of it's going to be kind of an endurance test to kind of keep your mind in it, and your like physical aspect in it as well. So it's not going to really put too much pressure on myself or the team, or the team shouldn't either. So we should be approaching Friday to have some fun and hopefully give Marquette a pretty good match. Since the second day at Purgatory, we really kind of, our confidence skyrocketed, and we all played extremely well in conditions that it was fairly cold, and the winds were gusting up to 30, 35 miles an hour, and a course that doesn't have any protection besides bunkers and rough, and because there's no trees around to block the wind. And coming away with a good team score like that, it really kind of boosted our confidence. And I know that our guys are kind of starting to play well and peaking at the right time just before conference, yeah. And I know this season's kind of been a bit of a struggle as a team, but I think that once we're kind of starting to find our footing a bit before conference, and I think that we can definitely give it a run.